Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be trying out some more Catrice makeup. So I think it must have been about 2 or 3 weeks ago I did try out Catrice for the first time, and I was looking on the Just My Look website and I was like, you know what, I want to try some more because the first few products I tried were really great. I unfortunately don't have a full face because I'm just really stupid. When I order, I never really remember what I have in my collection already, and so I picked out a couple of things and then I realized that I don't have everything. So I don't have a lip product, I don't have a setting powder or a blush so I'm just going to substitute them for other things, and a primer as well, but I'll get that next time. So I'm going to start off with a product I have used before, which is the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is really nice. I've used it so many times already on my channel, and we're just going to use it again because obviously it falls within today's video. So this is in the shade, I always forget, Porcelain Beige, and this was about £6 on the Just My Look website, which is becoming one of my favourite websites now. If you're looking for brands like Catrice and Essence, and even other brands like Revolution or Physicians Formula and everything, you can get them on their website, and you can get free shipping in the UK. So that's one thing I really like. The shipping doesn't take like that long as well, and I basically ordered about 4 things and they turned up really quickly, and again free shipping, so you don't have to worry about how much you're spending because Catrice is really affordable. They're kind of just, you could pick out so many things and you don't spend a lot of money. So this foundation, again, I have used before, so I'm just going to quickly put it on everywhere so I can then show you the next product. And my skin has been it's gone back to normal, as you can see. So I've actually gone back onto antibiotics, so I hope that in less than a week or a week or so my skin will be getting back to some kind of normality, because my rosacea is just all over the place and my antibiotics finished a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it must have been a few months ago, and now we're back to square one. But you know, thankfully the antibiotics do help. I know that you can't always rely on antibiotics because your body becomes too immune to them, but I really need it, and my doctor was like, yep, it's fine, we'll give it to you. So that I was really happy about. So yeah, that's why my skin is looking not so great over the past few videos, because it just gradually just comes back. So let's go on to the next product, which is a concealer, and I do have a new concealer, yay. So we have, which actually is part of like the new foundation that they released. So this is the True Skin High Coverage Concealer. So this is waterproof apparently. I don't know. I mean, I've seen people use the new foundation and say it's amazing. One thing I found very strange is the doe foot. Like, it's kind of like a little triangle kind of thing, which is pretty cool because that means you can get it deep into like the corner of your lid. So I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to take the tiniest amount because I'm going to put it in my usual problematic areas. And it's really soft actually. When you think of concealer like doe foot, you don't want to be like, oh, it's so soft and blah blah blah, but it's really soft. Let me see what shade this is. This is in Natural Ivory in 002, and they do have quite a few shades as well. Maybe next time I'll pick up the foundation because I've seen quite a lot of YouTubers use it recently. Like, I know Tati's a big favourite of like Catrice, so that's kind of, I was looked at the concealer and I was like, yeah, I need a new concealer. It's been a while since I've actually tried any new concealer, so I thought this will be perfect, hopefully. I think this was about not even £4, maybe £4 or £5 less than that, and under my eyes it's doing okay. On my bumps and stuff, it's not going to cover it because I think the bumps are too big. If it was like, if I had like scars or something, I'm sure it would cover it, but with the bumps it's a bit more difficult. yeah, the reason my eyelid is a little bit pink was because yesterday I used eyeshadow, obviously, but it stained my lid, so my eyelids are looking a little bit pink today, but hopefully the eyeshadow will cover that, that I'm using today. But the concealer is fine. I'm going to set everything down first and then I'm going to see how it feels, because a lot of concealers obviously will maybe crease under the eyelids. It looks okay at the moment. I don't have a new powder by them, so I'm just going to use my MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Full Coverage Powder in the shade 140, but I think this looks like a banana powder or something like that. So I'm just going to put it underneath the lid. I don't have any cream products, so I'm just going to put it everywhere because I am very oily as well, and today is quite a warm day for some bizarre reason. In winter it's like fucking so sunny out today. But yeah, this powder is really nice. I trust this powder to keep me mattified. But the foundation again is so damn good. It is definitely one of my foundations, one of my favorite foundations that I discovered of 2021. So yeah, we're looking good, we're looking mattified, which is what I like. I'm going to quickly use a blush that I don't have, so I'm going to use my Heartbreakers blush by I Heart Revolution. I'm just going to take a small amount, something a bit different for me because I normally like to pile it on, but I want to see the effects of the highlighter that I'm going to use because that's what I'm really excited about. So I do have a highlighter by Catrice, yay. This is the More Than Glow highlighter. This looks amazing. So this is the Ultimate Platinum Glaze. Yeah, let's have a look, because just it looks really pigmented when you kind of look at it. So I'm gonna swatch it. I've not swatched it yet. Ooh, wow, okay, that looks pretty damn good. It looks very not flaky or kind of like chunky, but quite glittery. We'll see. I've got my trusty brush that I always use, like my Morphe brush. Tap off any excess and let's, oh yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's how difficult it is for you guys to see it depending on my lighting, but I always take pictures afterwards on for my Instagram and everything if you want to see how it looks a bit more close up. But that you can definitely see that. Wow. And this was, I would say, about £3 or £4 as well, and there's lots of different variations for all skin tones. That's what I like about these kind of smaller brands. They always cater, not always, but majority of the time they cater to all skin tones, as it should be. But I'm just, you know, just kind of pointing it out there that they do have. Wow, yeah, this is it. I mean, it looks a bit like it brings out the texture on my skin slightly, but you can see just how shiny it is. It's probably a bit too shiny, not for me, but I might just pat down with my powder brush like that. There's not much on here, but I thought I'll just pat down just a little bit because I'll probably look a little bit crazy. So let's go on to the eyeshadow. So I have this mini palette which reminds me of a Natasha Denona palette. Obviously it's not going to be like anywhere near that, and there's definitely not the price point. This is the 5 in a box mini eyeshadow palette. This is the Vivid Burgundy look. So this was about £5 basically, and it's just like a nice neutral palette, and I thought I would just get it so I could do a nice simple look. I've dropped something, that's fine. So yeah, you get 2 shimmers and you get 3 matte shades, and you can just do a nice simple look. So that's just what I'm gonna do basically. So let's just start off with this transition shade because it's just the whitest shade there, and we'll see how it goes. They don't have any names, so I cannot tell you what they're called, but let's just get this on everywhere. It's kind of like yeah, it's a clear shade, so it's not like it's gonna bring any pigmentation or anything, but it might kind of get rid of this pink tone, even though I wore purple eyeshadow yesterday and it stained pink, but that's fine. So right, that's, again, it's a clear shade, so you will not see anything. So with the next step, I'm going to take this middle shade here, and it's kind of like a red tone because obviously this is like a burgundy palette. So I'm going to, oh, picked up a lot of products. So I'm we're going to put that here. And I've heard Catrice makeup is like, the eyeshadow is really good, so I'm hoping it will be pigmented. I don't have anything on my lid, as in I don't have a primer obviously. I haven't paused the camera for anything, so I'm just going to slowly build this up and hope that it's not going to be patchy, and hope it's not going to be ugly or horrible. So I'm looking forward to the shimmers because they do look pretty nice. So we're just building this up. I've had to dip in a few times, but we're just going to build it upwards and just blend back and forth. And yeah, I think when it comes to these type of brands, obviously they're not, I don't really know if this is a dupe for Natasha Denona, because obviously her mini palettes look exactly like this. And those ones are still, what, £25 or something like that, because you can get them on Cult Beauty. I have been tempted to try them, but I thought, you know what, as much as I want to try them, if I was to get a Natasha Denona palette, I would buy the big one just to kind of make more use of the shades there, because what's the point in getting something really small when you can just pay a bit more and then you get a lot more shades to fit, you know, look at and try out. So yeah, maybe in the future. Maybe. Okay, so far this is going on really nicely. I'm just not going too heavy because I'm trying to just gradually build it, but that's actually really nice. I know I look a little bit ill right now, but that's that's totally fine by me. And now I'm going to go in with the last shade at the end, which is like the deeper tone, and it's kind of like a brown-esque shade, but I'm going to take that in the corner here, just tap it on and just build it in with that second shade, because obviously that first shade is well gone, but I'm not going to do anything too crazy. That's really nice. Wow. I'm actually like, I wish I tried Catrice earlier. I heard of Catrice a long time ago. I think there was these other YouTubers that I used to watch that used to talk about Catrice, but I never realized that you could readily get them in the UK. Well, not so readily, but as in like they're really available in the UK. It's the same with like Essence. It's kind of like some products you can get, some products you can't, but it's just about finding the right place to kind of get them. And I'm glad that I've found Just My Look, because they have a lot of products of a lot of brands that I actually want to use. So pretty good. But this shade is really nice. I'm now going to go in with a shimmer because that is the last step. A lot of my brushes are all over the place because I haven't had a chance to wash my brushes this week, but I will do that. I'm just trying to find a good brush for a shimmer. So we have two shimmers. I am going to use this one just here, and I'll use this one for my inner corner. So I am going to go in with this one here first, just so I can put that on the rest of the lid. It looks quite chunky, so I'm going to be quite careful when dipping in because it might fall out, but we're going to put that on the rest of the lid now. But I might try with my finger because I know that might be a bit easier, because I mean the brush is okay, but we'll see how it looks here. And we're just gonna, oh yeah, okay, that's definitely definitely much better. All right, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm basically using the whole palette for this look, and I really like it. There are a different variety of shades as well with this palette, like I mentioned, but I thought I would get this one because it's quite neutral, and I have so many colourful palettes already, so I thought this would be perfect. Wow, that's good. I'm now going to go in with that inner corner. I do have a small brush, one of my small Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to go in with the last shade here to my inner corner, and then that will be it. Okay, can you see that? Just about, yeah. Ooh, that's very nice. I'm liking this look. It's something a bit different for me because I haven't really done many looks like this, but I'm really happy with this palette. It's definitely a look I would go for quite often. So yeah, that's the eyeshadow palette, very nice. I'm gonna go now with a mascara. This is a mascara that I have used before. So this is the Glam and Doll False Lashes. It's the Disney Princess kind of collaboration that they did, and this has got Belle on there, and I mainly chose it because it had Belle on there. It doesn't matter for me what the effects are for the mascara, to be honest, because yeah, mascaras don't always work for me, but I thought I would try this one because it had Belle on there, because she's my favourite. So, but it does work wonders on my lower lash line as per usual. So yeah, this is a nice mascara. It's very buildable, but I'm not really into mascaras as much. Okay, so as I mentioned, I don't have a lip product, but I'm just going to put on an affordable one. I got one from Technic, so I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. And this is my finished look. I did, like I mentioned, just use a lipstick from Technic. I don't know where it's gone, but it's just like a really nice kind of peachy nude. Everything I think looks amazing. I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. I've used every shade and it just works really nicely. I'm actually quite surprised, not in a horrible way, because I just kind of like, I'm not being horrible to brands, but sometimes I'm just like genuinely surprised that they look so good. I think the highlighter is fantastic as well. You can like see it beyond belief. The concealer is nice. I think I might have to give it another go, because for me, concealers are all about like the coverage that it gives you, and it seems to be doing okay under my eyes, and in my areas I can't do anything really about those. And the foundation is great anyway. I've spoken about it so many times on my channel. Let me know if you've tried Catrice and if you like the brand. Is there anything that I need to try? I will potentially be trying the new foundation if they have it in stock, because it's pretty affordable. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. And I hope you guys are having a really good week. I hope you're healthy, happy, and you're safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.